Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Central Michigan Chippewas taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Chippewas about to kick it away and get this season started. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So Minnesota's offense will have first crack at this one. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. They go to the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Give to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for from a defense. You're expecting runs, second and goal. Got to find a way. You can't give an inch. This part of the field, this yard marker right here, you've got to be physical. Nice job by the defense winning that second down.
The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's third and goal from the 2. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. This defense is giving up yards, but a chance to make a stop on this opening drive on third and goal. Might be changing the route. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Forced out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Chippewas offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, Dave?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. And he's got his man along the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Finds his big tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the timing just a hair off. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, and we've up one quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And the 3-ball gives us a tie. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Chippewas will snap it on first and 10. The run from the shotgun. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Let's talk for a minute about Central Michigan. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, Dave?
Well, and how do these...
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice game. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Sets up the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. This time they'll go to the running game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. And he missed it. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Flushed out of the pocket. Unloads to the wideout. He is going to have nightmares about that one. A big gainer right there for second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man. It's Prescott. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
Right, and it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds his back in the middle. Open space at the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
And the Golden Gophers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Scrambling away. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And defense is about being great in the great situations on the third downs. Goal line situations like this, when you need to get a few stops, putting a few stops together, even though you gave up a long drive to get down there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And as they come to the line of scrimmage here, you can take the lead with a field goal, but a touchdown here gives you extra cushion. Wants to go up top. Moves around to clear up the vision. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quick completion to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He's got an open man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking left. He makes the catch. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Chippewas will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This is going to be a tough field goal try. 55 yards and from the left hash. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
The Golden Gophers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious.
Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Chippewas. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that 4th down stop kept them from getting anything on the board. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Prescott. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catches it, big fella.
Got his man on the outside. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Just keeps slinging it. He's got the back in the middle. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They're going to run it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the ground with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Golden Gophers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Was to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
And the Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now on first down from the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. Across the 45. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. The RPO, it's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Chippewas kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Rushes on him. He's got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll send out the kicker here. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That gives him a 16-10 lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Under fire. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. And what a way to end the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Prescott. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Minnesota! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Extra point here will give them the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The Chippewas in a good spot here with second and short. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection was applied or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll run this play from the pistol. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. The Golden Gophers have their offense in high gear. The give to the tailback. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense in.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Finding an escape route. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. And the Chippewas come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got his man on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll leave it with him. He breaks the tackle. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job getting that touchdown. Now you got to go for 2. You got to tie this thing up, and your defense better get ready because the opponent has time to work the 2-minute situation, drive down the field. This game is far from over.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. Quarterback keeps him. He's into the end zone for the 2, and we've got a tie game in the final 2 minutes. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right on the money. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass not closes. He got twilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Handoff from the shotgun. Runs for the tackle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Timeout is called by the defense, a mere 21 seconds to go here. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spot?
He unleashes a long one. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. On that play, if the running back doesn't see the hole where it's supposed to be, how important is it for him to at least try to stay on track a little bit?
Really important. Try to stay on track.
Fires toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Not a chance. Missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off play action on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that. I know that.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. They'll try to walk it off with a long field goal here in overtime. They got it. They blocked the kick, and we'll head to another overtime.
Yeah, and a lot of times in field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
We play on. First down here in the second overtime period. From the gun, the ground game. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Chips. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. Down the seam. Touchdown, Minnesota! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. They'll move the wide receiver. He's looking to pass. They got it done with the two, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. From the gun. He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this two-point try. Takes a snap, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. He wants to throw it. Release to the back. They are denied. The two-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over